What up, everybody? It's your boy Adrian, and I'm back here to talk about my reaction to Michigan's 20-13 victory over Rutgers, who was a very much improved team. And I said that coming into the game, Michigan was a 22-point favorite. I knew that spread was too big. They didn't even score 22 points. That aspect, they ended up scoring 20 points all in the first half. Two rushing touchdowns by Hassan Haskins in that first half. Michigan got out early, started out hot, and I figured, hey, they might put 30 to 40, 50 points on the board. They seemed rolling often. But after those touchdown drives, offense was mundane and just mediocre, below average. I'm going to say below average at that. They didn't manage to put any points in the second half. Going to that, got a field goal before the half. So I said, okay, we're going to dominate the second half. Come out. Rutgers dominates that third quarter, over 130 yards of total offense. Michigan had 14 total yards. It was just a domination that second half. Rutgers got a chance, got the ball back, down 13, was down a score, missed the field goal, and then Michigan still couldn't capitalize. They had a lot of three straight 3-and-outs, and it was just, like I said, mundane to that rushing yards. Blake Corum only had 21 carries for 68 yards, averaging over 350 yards a game, only managed a total of 113. A lot to improve on, but like I continue to say, and I said it week one, there's no creativity in offense. There was a series where they decided to pass the ball on first down, and I was shocked, as they normally always run it, and it has not been working. It wasn't working in this game, and they tried, but they weren't creative enough. There were some passing plays that I like, and he showed the ability that he could throw the ball, but late in that fourth quarter, he missed a wide open AJ Henning coming back. Did not set his feet under low duck under throw. Would have been an easy first down and kept the chains moving, but the momentum died really fast. And with this team, it's going to be big to get this passing game going. Now the defense came up big in the end of that game, as David Ajabi had a forced fumble. Michigan ended the game right there, held off Rutgers. This is an improved Rutgers team. Like I said, Greg Schiano is back in his second season as coach, and they're much improved. But this game should not have been as close as it did. This was a sloppy, ugly second half of this game, and Michigan had to find a way to improve. It's like they took their foot off the gas, and once it was off, they couldn't keep it going. And you cannot do that against the better teams, especially in this conference. But what I will say, the Big Ten is much improved. Michigan State's undefeated right now. Penn State's undefeated. Iowa's undefeated. As Penn State and Iowa both won today. Ohio State is playing right now. Michigan State's up 3 at halftime against Nebraska, but it's looking good for the Big Ten overall. So Wisconsin, we play Wisconsin next week, but Wisconsin just got throttled in Soldier Field in Chicago by a solid Notre Dame team. So if anything, Michigan probably will be favored next week. I haven't checked the spread yet for the game. I don't even know if it's out yet, but this is a game they have to win. You cannot lose against Wisconsin. It's like I said, it's nice to be off to a 4-0 start, but I cannot see this type of performance from this offense. Again, shout out to the defense. They started to wear down and be tired at the end of that game, but they showed resolve, like I said, and got the stops when they need to get the stops. But this offense has to do better. Stop getting all these 3-and-outs that wears out the tired defense. And the game, how can I forget to mention this? The most important thing about this game was the fact that Josh Ross went out in that game late in the first half, and when he went out, it changed the dynamics of the defense. Rutgers was able to take advantage. They threw a lot of quick passes, a lot of running, a short, quick game. It was just getting Michigan. They're sitting there in that zone, and I was getting frustrated. It was a play where Daxton Hill had a free rush to the quarterback and missed, and that kept the drive going on third down. That kind of helped get the momentum started too. But overall, from this team, they need to take what they did in that first quarter of this game and combine that, and do not play like that again in the second half. You need to get like a fire under their feet or something. As we all know, college football is a huge momentum sport, but they have to play better. It was unacceptable performance. I'm happy they got the win, 4-0, cool. But now the season is really about to get started. Next week, go to Madison, and then the week after that, got to head to Nebraska and Lincoln. And Nebraska's not good, but they play pretty tough. They're gonna be a pain in the ass. Those are 2 straight road games. The first 4 games have been on the road, so now we get to really see how these young players play in a more hectic environment, especially now with fans back that COVID's not here. Then they play Northwestern, then Michigan State. We'll see what the record's looking like, but this schedule's starting to shape up, so now it's really time to put this pedal to the metal. I can't believe it, but next week when they play Wisconsin, it'll be the month of October, so they got through September. Let's get started through October on to the next one. But improve, improve, improve is the motto of this game, and it's the motto of my season for me. And like I said, I'm still even keel right here, so I want to see what they're gonna do. But they took care of business 4-0, but they have to address these things and step up. And I will say, get AJ hitting the ball more, please. That man is explosive and a playmaker, along with Roman Wilson. Both had tons of speed, and Michigan has to find a way to get them the ball, running, receiving, kick return. I don't care what they got to do, just get them the ball. But go blue, up 4-0, on to Madison, on to Wisconsin. Graham Mertz is not good. He threw 4 picks today, so Michigan has to come in there with a good game plan. Josh Ross should be back next week, so things are looking up. That's the way they take care of business. I like it. So far, so good. But I'll be back later this week to talk to you guys. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.